is a natural phenomena, but are there ways where we can artificially increase rainfall in certain areas and maybe suppress it in other areas where it's getting out of control? Well, these are some of the questions that Indian scientists are now planning to answer. India is going to set up a cloud chamber, a lab where it's going to study cloud formation and ways where we can artificially increase or suppress rain in certain areas. Now, this is part of India's ambitious program Mission Mawsum to improve the weather forecasting skills across the country. And as the Secretary of Ministry of Earth Sciences, Dr. M. Ravichandran says, we are also planning to learn how to manage the weather better in the coming years. Now, this cloud chamber will be kind of a lab where scientists are going to artificially form clouds and understand how the formation takes place at various altitudes. And as he says, within the next 18 months, the lab will be ready. And by the end of 5 years, India is looking to conduct some kind of experiments where they can artificially, induce or suppress rain and hail in this lab setting. Now, this is a long-term project, and it will eventually help us to maybe artificially induce rain, which is being experimented by several other countries across the globe. Now, this comes at a time when extreme rainfall events are on the rise. The monsoon is erratic, while there are several days where we do not get rains, but then a lot of rainfall is falling on a fewer number of days, making it extremely difficult for the weather forecasters. The Ministry of Earth Sciences says that the entire project, which will be executed at a cost of about 2,000 crore, is basically to make India weather ready and climate smart in the years to come. Now, all this comes at a time when climate change is posing a severe challenge for the weather forecasters across the globe. So what all will be part of this mission? India is going to establish a network of 100 radars across the country. As of now, we have about 39 radars with the varying detection range. The plan is to add 61 more. So these will be S-band radars, X-band radars, and C-band radars. Now, this basically indicates the detection range. The highest are the S-band radars, which have a detection range of about 400 kilometers. These will be mainly installed along the coastal areas. Now, this operational network of radars will help us get a lot of data and improve the weather forecast. The objective is to not only improve the weather forecast, but also improve it to the city level. As of now, we have a resolution of about 12 kilometers. So anything happening within that 12-kilometer range is considered to be uniform. For example, Delhi, if there's rainfall within that 12-kilometer range, even if there are areas where you're not getting rain, so that is considered to be an average value. The plan is to take it down to at least 6 or maybe 9 kilometers. Apart from that, the India Meteorological Department, which is going to steer this project, also plans to bring down the time for nowcast warnings to an hour in advance. So as of now, if there's an approaching rainfall event, we get an alert at least 3 hours in advance. IMD plans to bring it down to an hour. So all these objectives are basically aimed at making the weather forecast available to all people across the country. Apart from these weather radars, the mission will also look to install vertical wind profilers and radiometers and radio sondes. Now, these are instruments which basically help us to understand what is really happening in the air, basically in the atmosphere. So these instruments will help us get a lot of data on the wind direction, the humidity and the temperature up to an altitude of about 12 kilometers. So what is happening, how the direction of the wind is changing, what is the temperature, what is the humidity after every 15 minutes, and we'll get the data for both day and night. So imagine all this data will really help us to understand the changing atmospheric interactions and then eventually improve our forecast. In the long term, all this data and observations will help us improve our forecasting models. As of now, the Indian Meteorological Department uses an ensemble of forecasting models, basically which are a combination of numerical models, statistical models. Now, they plan to also integrate artificial intelligence and machine learning so that these forecasting skills can be improved. Now, this is just a first part of this mission, which will be executed within the next 18 months. By March 2026. The Ministry of Earth Sciences is confident that it will be able to install a network of 100 weather radars, have a cloud chamber functioning, and have these vertical wind profilers in at least 15 locations. But the next part of the mission will include setting up maybe, exploring newer satellites, Earth observation satellites, as well as aircrafts to study these experiments in more depth. So with the entire mission, India really plans to make, with this mission, the government really plans to make India weather ready and climate smart when the challenges of climate change are right in front of us.